How are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today we are back on the Paladin. Let's make our way out to Loch Medan and continue our journey here. We have to repair our gear. We got a little beat up by the Trogs last episode. Today we're going to take somewhat of a break from Trogs. We might fight some Trogs again, but we won't fight the ones down here. But we will head back there and try to take down the rest of the Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. I think I should have just stayed in the cave, and we could have finished the quest, but we'll head back in. But not today. Today we are going to focus on these quests here: Iron Bands Excavation and Find Bingles. And also the other quests we have here: Boar Intestines, and I think it's a quest for a cooking recipe. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. We finally took down Kel'Thuzad on the mage. Happy about that. It was a 2-month grind with the guild, and we finally did it. We just got the Birchwood Maul of Spirit, 10 damage per second, 3 spirit. 2-handed mace, pretty nice. Not as good as the one we have, but not bad. Disenchant that. Yeah, we finally took down Kel'Thuzad and Naxxramas. So, that's kind of the end of that playthrough. For now, I'm going to take a break and focus more on the Paladin. Try to get the Paladin ready for TBC. I will be transferring that mage over to the Classic Era Realms, which is a server that is vanilla forever. For as long as the servers stay up. Just stays in vanilla and never goes to the TBC. That is my plan with the mage. And if I ever do any raids or anything on that character, I'll put it up on the channel. Maybe we'll do a GDKP or something like that. I have a tier 3 geared warrior, a bit of Naxxramas loot too, a lot of Axe loot as well. Be cool to play that character again. I haven't played that character in almost 5 years. That was my first vanilla character. Tanked all of vanilla with that guy. And then I sent him to Classic Era and never played him again. He's got the binding from MC. I always forget the guy's name. We didn't get the Baron Geddon one, but we got the one from Gar. We got the Gar binding. And it seems like GDKP is the popular form of raiding on that server, which is a gold DKP system where people bid gold to get loot. So we'll probably check that out, try to make a little bit of gold. I wonder how much a Gar binding sells, or a Baron Geddon binding sells for on that server. Probably like 10,000 gold, maybe even more. But they allow GDKP on that server. It's a popular style of raiding. People just, farm gold, bid gold for loot. It's a good way of making gold, too. Everything's very expensive on that server, though. Seems like everything's like 4 to 5 times more expensive just due to gold inflation. So whatever I buy here on this server, Nightslayer, the one that my mage is on as well, the price will go up by like 4 to 5x. Like this Tiger's Eye is probably at least 1 gold on that server potentially. Maybe. It's probably a bad example. The reason why Tiger's Eye is going up is because of TBC. Maybe he's Copper. Copper's probably a better example. See how much copper is. Copper is 5 silver, so it'd be like 30 silver on that other server. It's called White Mane.
Jern wants to know what the slowdown is, eh? Ironband is putting together his latest progress report with details, but I can tell you this, it's the Trogs. Recently, just before the Trogs
more Trogs
within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange carved idols, but we didn't have the chance to study them. For soon after their discovery, the Trogs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols. I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols on the Trogs infesting the site. I need a progress report sent to Thelsamar. A progress report.
These Trogs are pretty tough. Too high of a level for us. Level 20.
Take it to Jern Hornhelm.
Way too high of a
He's
level.
our local contact in Thelsamar.
We'll head up here and we'll
It's
talk
not a
to
difficult
Bingles.
task, but it must be done.
So we just need one more bear meat and one more spider ichor for the Thelsamar blood sausages. Try to get that. But yeah, it was a long grind on the mage. It took over 600 hours. This server has been out for a year now. It came out in November of 2024. So it took us just over a year to take down Kel'Thuzad and Naxxramas. And that's what Blizzard wanted to do. They wanted these servers to go through each expansion in around a year and a month or two. And I think we had over 600 hours played. So we're looking at 2 hours played per day on that character. I played pretty casually, but to get there it took me around 2 hours per day.
Never mind that, I need your assistance. Nay, the movement needs your assistance. As if crashing into the lock wasn't bad enough, Trogs from the nearby island attacked me and stole my tools and special Blasttimer Blastencapper explosives. With no gyrocopter and no explosives, the movement has no chance. Get my tools back and find my Blastencapper explosives, adventurer, for no Marigan!
We're at 9 hours on this character. It's a bit of downtime, though. Can't believe it's been 9 hours. Doesn't really feel like it. Probably like an hour or two of downtime. It's a lot of downtime hours on the mage as well. Like just flying around or just standing in town looking for groups. That takes up a lot of time. Here, we'll get a buff here with these beer bastard boar ribs. Get ourselves 2 stam, 2 spirit. Like when I would fly to like if I went on a far flight, I would usually just like, I don't know, do some laundry or wash dishes or do something like that. So I would say it's more like an hour a day. Maybe an hour and a half. So you can casually play this game, I think, and kill the final boss. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Stun this bear. He's hitting us pretty hard. It's like 2 levels higher than us. Have a bite to eat and get some mana back. Going a little too far north, but we can check this out. Oh, there's Stone Splitter Bone Snappers up here, guys. That is awesome. I didn't know that. So we can actually finish that quest today. Just up here in Loch Madan. Still need Spider-Icker and bear meat though. Try to get that final piece. And then we'll make our way over here. It's a beautiful zone though, Loch Madan. It's probably one of the most beautiful zones in the game. Oh, come on, don't die. There we go, we got our bear meat. We'll use this spirit buff, increase our mana and health regen by a little bit. And there's the bone snappers right over here. This is a much better place to fight them, that's for sure. They're a pain to get to. Where we were last, so you have to go deep in a cave to fight these guys, right? When you could just, you know, come to this little island here, and there's a bunch of them. Might have to stun this guy. It's a close call. Ooh, we might have to run. Yeah, we're running. Going for a swim. Do a little hodge there. Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming. Use a health pot. Don't run into the bear. They're gonna leave me alone soon. Watch out for that island. Might run into some trouble. We can't fight that pack. They're all level 16. One level higher than us. We have to be careful here. Now we're looking for all of Bingles' equipment. Might be hard to get it all if they're surrounded by these trogs. Oh crap. Well, we have a stun at least. Might be in trouble though. It's not looking too good for us here. Stun the healing wave. I might have to heal myself. Don't really have stun for this shaman if he starts to heal himself. And hopefully we hit level 16 today. We have unlocked a few abilities that I can rank up if we find a Paladin trainer. Blessing of Wisdom rank 1 gives you 10 mana every 5 seconds for 5 minutes. And then Holy Light rank 3 heals a friendly target for 160, 189. And then once we hit 16, we'll get Retribution Aura and Righteous Fury. 2 pretty damn good abilities for tanking. If we decide to tank. So, red aura. Check it out after this. We got only 4 more to go. What red aura does, it causes 5 holy damage to any creature that strikes a party member within 30 yards. Players may only have 1 aura on them per paladin at one time, so it's pretty good if you're tanking. If you get struck, you know, they take 5 holy damage every time they hit you. And then Righteous Fury increases the threat generated by your holy attacks by 60%. So when you, say once we get Consecration, which is an ability on the holy tree, just puts a bunch of holy land below the paladin. It does 64 damage over 8 seconds. So your holy damage with red aura and consecration really increases your threat. Maybe we'll try tanking. We don't have taunt though, which kind of sucks, but we could try it eventually. Stick with red for now. I think probably the time when we will try like maybe tanking or that was a close call. Can we pull more? No, okay. Got lucky there. We just need 3 more bone snappers. There's one right there patrolling around. Keep an eye on that guy. There's another one right there. There's another bone snapper. 2 bone snappers there. There's another one there. Wonder if we could pull this guy with throw a grenade at him, see what happens. There's go. That's a paladin range pull right there. Throwing grenades. We can pull this guy now. And then after that, we'll pull this one. And then we can focus on Bingles' equipment. If we can get it. Supposedly his blasting cappers is around here somewhere. These 2 are a little close. They look like little toolboxes. It's probably inside of the hut here. We can't really go in, though. We might have to do that quest later. Oh, this could be rough. Surprised we pulled from that far. Swim away. Maybe, yeah, they both ran at the same time. I was debating on pulling one just to fight if... See if we can pull this guy. No. It's 2 again. What I could do, I could try to pull leash 1. Gotta watch out swimming away here. There we go. This is how we could do it. You just leash 1 and then the other one will run away. A little dangerous though. Use a health pot here. Yeah, it has to be inside there. Maybe it's behind the hut. There it is. The blasting capper, it's right there. Have to fight these two trogs to get it though. Alright, so can we get these? That is the question. Or do we go here and just do some crocodile hunting? Or check out a hunter's boat? Let's just see where they all are. Supposedly there's one right here. There it is. It's wrench, screwdriver, hammer. Probably do that. Might have to deal with two shamans though. Nice. We had to pull one shaman there. I wanted to stun him, but I didn't. Should have just stunned him earlier. Alright, so we don't have Hammer of Justice. Let's see if we can pull this shaman without pulling the bone snapper. It worked. Can't kick that. Huge heal. And Paladin AoE farms have been nerfed, supposedly, for TBC. A lot of people are going to play Paladins instead because Mage AoE farms have got nerfed. It's kind of close. But Paladin's got nerfed too. It's a good time to go in. Oh, crap. Can we deal with this? I don't know. I keep kiting, maybe. Missed a hit there. I think that other bone snapper will run away. Nice. Get back here. Oh, Lock Frenzy. Gotta watch out. Almost pulled a croc. Get him. Nice, we got him. Yeah, they nerfed it, so in Stratholme, Paladins were able to just pull a bunch of mobs in Stratholme and AoE them all down with Consecration and just holy damage. And they would heal themselves while doing that. And now... they're spawning again. Now the mobs knock down, so... even through bubbles, so you get your heals get interrupted. So you can't really really AoE farm that. So that has completely eliminated Paladins from doing boosts as well. Surprised we didn't pull that guy. So now really no one can boost. So there's no power leveling in TBC. And I guess that's to promote people buying the character boost, right? But what I believe will happen, we'll probably see the WoW token get released. For Classic. And they released it in Wrath of Lich King the last time. People were pretty upset about it. What the WoW token is, it's a token that players buy from the auction house, and it gives you game time, like in a month of game time, or you can sell it on the auction house. And you're pretty much selling game time to people for gold. All right, so let's see what we get here. A wrench, screwdriver, a hammer. There we go, we got a hammer. Nice. Wonder if it'll spawn again and we just come back and get it. We'll head over here. This place is packed again. Kind of sucks. Only pulled one, nice. Can't deal with 3. You know, maybe we can. This guy's running away. So yeah, there won't be any character boosting unless somebody finds a new way to do it, which is possible. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to play Paladin, is because you could, you know, make gold playing it. If I just raw gold farming in Stratholme. But we won't be able to do that, but another way Paladins can make gold is just selling tank services for heroics. Could do like a tank service where, I don't know, the people pay gold, or they just let you get all the loot that they don't need, and then whatever they need, you let them get it. But there's a lot of ways to make gold in TBC. Another way people make gold is they level only in dungeons from 60 to 70. They try to level in dungeons as much as they can. And then once they hit 70, all of the XP rewards from quests turn into... We're back, guys. I just had a quick phone call I had to pick up. But yeah, you can... your quest rewards, they turn into gold. So what you would get from... Gotta watch out here. This guy's still attacking me. Dude, is they gonna keep attacking me? If I can just keep swimming. Do I have to lay on hands? Maybe. Oh gosh, I gotta lay on hands. It's a far leash, man. I was hoping he would run maybe here. Leashed him pretty far. I guess I might have hit him or something like that. But yeah, the XP turns into gold. So what people do is they just do quests at max level. Supposedly you can make 5 to 7K from doing the quests in TBC. But I think they're just going to come out with the WoW token. And then that will completely crush gold selling. Because they won't have... They won't be able to farm gold and sell carries, right? And then everybody would probably just purchase from... Purchase, you know, gold from the WoW token. Unless, like, you know, the other version of gold was just way cheaper. Sometimes it is. But honestly, I wouldn't mind the WoW token at this point, because if they're not going to allow BDKPs and they're taking away farms from players to make gold, which were the mage farms and the paladin farms, then I think they should just add the WoW token at this point. Even though a lot of people hate it, it's like anti-classic, but they don't really have a way to combat bots. Or they're not willing to put up the funds to combat them, which would require like them to pay for a team to constantly, you know, update their security and track bots all the time. Oh my gosh. Can I wonder if he'll run at me if I was just gonna stand and cast. Yeah, he is. I had to run away. It's a waste of a Hodge there. Wonder if we can heal through all of his lightning bolts. Eventually he'll run out of mana. There we go. So the next one's right there. But Blizzard, they don't want to hire a team and lose money, right? Because they make money off of the bots. And the gold farmers as well, right? Because they have to buy subscriptions. This will be kind of tough to get. Can try. Oh, he's moving a little closer. Let's see if we pulled. What did we pull? Just 2? I'd like to fight the Skull Thumper. We'll leash the Skull Thumper and hopefully the other guy will run. Is he still casting? He's still chasing us. A Seer. Is he casting on us? Yeah. We can heal through it though. He'll run out of mana. And then he runs out of mana and then he runs back. What the heck? I was hoping he would come fight us. Well, that was unfortunate. We can pull this guy without pulling the other Skull Thumper there. But we'll see. There's no guarantee that the WoW token will come out, but I think it's going to. Maybe it won't be in the first phase of TBC, but I think eventually during TBC we'll see it. It's just a guess. Okay, so we got another piece of equipment there. We got the hammer, the wrench, and the blasting capper. Now we just need one more, and that would be the screwdriver. Supposedly it's over here. There it is. So we will we'll deal with these sears. I think we can pull this sear without pulling any more. Oh, crap. 3 of them, dude. That is insane. It's too much damage. Swim, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. This is brutal. Alright, bubble. Just keep running. Health pot. Got lock frenzy on us. Can he get off the one? Can he get out of the water? No, okay, good. Yeah, that's a rough pull. Don't have divine protection anymore. That saved our life last episode, and we almost died, and I think we had like 1% health. And then we just used divine protection. We got out of there. Saved our life. So it'll be a pretty rough pull. I'm not too sure how the heck we're going to be able to deal with that. Okay, I can't let this guy run over there. I had to use Hammer of Justice. Yeah, not too sure what to do now. Don't have any, oh shit buttons. Be nice if the hammer, if we could get the screwdriver just over here again, but because I know for a fact that we could. Yeah, that's where it is right there. We have to get this one. It's the only way to finish the quest. It's a shame that this last one's kind of a pain. Try again. Maybe I should kill this this fish in here that we pulled last time. Just need to make sure we don't pull them again. There's 2 of them. To watch our breath too. There we go, level 16, that helps. Get another rank of Benediction. Reduces the mana cost of our Judgment Seal spells by 6%. We'll try again here. Let's see if we can just run away. Okay, good. Should be good to kill him here. We could deal with 2 seers, I believe. And we got ourselves a white leather bag. 8-slot bag. 25 silver on the auction. It's gone up by quite a bit. I guess a lot of people are leveling. Went up by 27%. Now, I'm pretty sure we can't pull this guy without the Skull Thumper pulling. We might have to wait for him to patrol away. Just head over here and find a Skull Thumper. Maybe when he patrols away, we can get him. There we go. Bad. Need to hurry up a bit though, because we don't want anything else to spawn back. Deal with this seer. If I can pull him back. I'm gonna save Hammer of Justice for these two seers. What the heck? Someone's fighting over there. Oh, someone else is here. What the heck? Okay. Is he okay? I guess he's alright. I think he can loot this too. We'll help him after this. We're all... It would have been us, guys. We were almost done. We did all the hard work for him. I think he can get it still. It's right there. Alright, so there we go. Let's go back and we will see... Give this guy a buff. We'll go see Bingles and get him his stuff. And we are one level away from dead mines, guys. Probably farm dead mines until we get that mace. And then once we get that mace, we'll put a fiery weapon enchant on it and just start flying. Flying through the levels. I hope we can get it. There's a chance that we don't get it, and there's also a chance we just lose every time it drops. Other warriors will probably try to roll on it as well, so. And other paladins. Yeah, we're dungeoning with. Still need spider ichor, so we'll keep an eye out for spiders. Yeah, gold farming is going to be a real pain in TBC if they don't do anything. Because all of the inside dungeon farming is going to be eliminated. You know, the paladin mage stuff. A lot of people just have a paladin or mage alt for that so they can make gold. But since there won't be any of that anymore, there'll just be bots out in the world just botting. And it'll be hard to compete with them. And that's why people went into dungeons, right? To sort of avoid bots. Travlate, where are my things?
You've done the movement a great service, adventurer. The trogs and leper gnomes infesting Gnomerigan will soon feel the brunt of a gnomish air assault.
We'll see what happens. I think a lot of people will complain. And then they'll just throw in the WoW token. That's my guess. It's all leading up to that. I don't really mind it. It is what it is. But if they're going to remove every other way for players to sort of get gold, like removing GDKPs and then also boosts, and then open world farming will be kind of crushed because of bots, then the only thing they can do to combat it is either pay money to fight the bots or make money selling the WoW token. So I think they'll probably lean towards the making money route and get themselves a WoW token going on Classic again, just a little bit earlier than last time. Maybe we'll get a little photo of Loch Madan here. Pretty awesome looking zone when the sun's going down here. It's a pretty zone. It's like a red sky and the sun's going down on the lake. It's one thing they did well with WoW is the sky always looks really amazing, especially in TBC. It's one thing I've always noticed when I first went out into TBC in Hellfire Peninsula. You look into the sky and it's like this majestic space odyssey with like a bunch of planets and shooting stars. And the water effects is pretty damn good for a game that came out in 2005. Alright, so we're going to head back to Thessalmar. We'll turn in a few quests. We'll probably do maybe one more episode here. We'll see. Because I do want to eventually make our way to Menethil Harbor. And we have to get back to Westfall soon. Because, like, we're kind of missing out on Westfall. Like, getting a little too high of a level for this zone. We have to get in there eventually because there's a lot of quests we need to pick to complete to get all the quests for Dead Mines. Maybe we'll just go to Menethil Harbor next episode. Turn in these quests. And then just make our way to Menethil Harbor. Might do that now, actually. Just turn these in. We'll run back. And then just take a flight over to Ironforge. The heck. Or we could just do the wetlands run, like... Might die, though. We haven't died yet, so... Try to keep that up.
Hello.
Ironband's progress report.
Ironband's having trouble with the trogs. I wonder if he wants that blast powder to aid his digging, or to aid his efforts against the trog beasts. Well, either way, it's powder well spent. But what's strange is I sent him plenty of blast powder weeks ago. I wonder where it went. We'll need approval to get Ironband more blast powder. You'll have to take his report to the Explorers League headquarters in Ironforge. Here's the report. Give it to Prospector Stormpike, and don't forget to duck after you deliver it. Stormpike is hot-headed, and he won't be happy to hear of Ironband's slow progress at the site. You'll find Stormpike in the Assembly of Explorers.
Should probably pick that up.
Trust me, it seems a lot harder than it looks, but... Oh, I've never known someone to take much interest in the making of sausages, but I'll give you the recipe just in case. Here you go. Mind you eat them fresh.
We'll need a...
Alright, so let's see the report to Ironforge. Is that it here? I'll go turn this Trog quest in. Honorable colleagues and truth seekers, the site's excavation continues, but it is slowed by the Trogs mentioned in my last report. I'm confident they can be dealt with, even if some of these Trogs are more aggressive than usual. More artifacts were found recently, though in all cases but one, which I will discuss below. Recent findings are the same caliber as before, interesting if not enlightening. I'll make sure we're going the right way. There's been one exception, the peculiarly carved idols found recently. A brief description of these was included in my last report. Seemed to have an effect on the Trogs at the site. They are drawn to the stone carvings, and some Trogs are driven berserk by them. More study is required for any conclusions regarding these idols, but I remain hopeful that they will shed light on a link between the Trogs and the Titans. Kind of sound like totems. Lastly, I must restate my request for blast powder. My supplies are very low, which severely hampers the success of the excavation. I was told a resupply of blast powder was forthcoming, though I have not yet received it. What, may I ask, is the delay? Respectfully, Prospector Dartius Ironband. And so here we are back at the Valley of Kings.
knew the second
We're
I
gonna
laid
get some
eyes on you,
sharpening stones.
adventurer,
Nice.
that you would make
Save
Ironforge
those
proud. You have served
for
King
when we get a new
Bagnon
weapon.
well. Now that you've proven yourself to be such a loyal aide to the kingdom, perhaps you should talk with the captain to see if he'll entrust you with a higher detail. I salute you, adventurer.
Alright, so now they're going to tell us to go slay Gromug. We've seen him in the cave a little earlier, but I think we'll probably skip out on that quest for now. Maybe we come back, we'll come in and take down Gromug. But that was fun. We had a good time in the lock. Next episode, we will start out in Ironforge. We'll probably go and turn in one of these quests. The Deep Run Tram one, maybe, or yeah, the Report to Ironforge will turn in. And then after that, we'll make our way over to Menethil Harbor, which is just over here. That's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.